There comes a moment in everyone's life when we stop and wonder, where did all my time go? We think we have endless tomorrows, until one day we realize that time, quietly, took everything away. This is the story of a girl named Meera, who learned the value of time when it was already too late. Meera was a bright young woman, full of dreams, ideas, and laughter. She wanted to travel the world, learn photography, maybe even start her own business one day. But there was one small problem. She always said, "Someday I'll do it." Every morning, her mother would say, "Meera, wake up early. Time doesn't wait." And Meera would laugh and reply, "Relax, Ma. I have my whole life ahead of me." She'd scroll through social media for hours, watching others chase their dreams, while she stayed in her comfort zone. "I'll start next week. Maybe next month." That's how she lived, always waiting for the perfect time. Years went by. Her friends began working on their goals. Some started new jobs. Some moved to other cities. And Meera? Still the same, still dreaming but never doing. Her father would sometimes look at her and say softly, "Beta, dreams don't die, people just stop chasing them." But Meera didn't listen. She thought she had plenty of time. And time kept passing. She turned 25. Then 28. Her plans turned into excuses. Her confidence started to fade little by little. She saw her friends progressing, buying homes, getting promotions, living their passions. And deep inside, a small voice whispered, "You could have been there too." But she pushed the thought away. She smiled, pretending everything was fine. One day, Meera got a message. It was from a college friend, Arif. He had started a small travel company and wanted her to join as a content creator. He said, "You always had a great eye for photography, Meera. Let's work together. This could be your big break." Her heart raced. It was everything she once wanted: travel, creativity, purpose. But then fear spoke louder. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready yet? So she said, "Maybe later, Arif. I'll think about it." A few months passed. When she finally gathered courage to call him back, Arif had already partnered with someone else. That night, Meera sat in her room, silent, staring at the ceiling. For the first time, she felt the weight of what she had lost. A year later, Meera's father fell ill. He had worked hard all his life, and his body was finally giving up. As she sat beside him in the hospital, he held her hand and whispered, "Meera, don't wait for the right time. There's no such thing. The right time is now." Those words hit her like lightning. All the wasted days, all the excuses, flashed before her eyes. She remembered all the times she had time, but didn't use it. She cried quietly. For the first time, she wasn't crying for her father. She was crying for herself, for the years she had thrown away. When her father recovered, Meera made a promise to him and to herself. She said, "No more waiting. No more some days. Starting today, I'll live." And she did. She picked up her old camera, the one that had gathered dust for years. She started waking up early, learning new things, taking photos, applying for projects. At first, it was hard. People didn't take her seriously. She faced rejection after rejection. But she kept going. Because this time, she understood. Every second she used well was a second she would never regret. Years later, Meera became a successful travel photographer. Her pictures were featured in magazines, her words inspired thousands online. When people met her, they said, "You're so lucky, Meera." She smiled softly and said, "No, I'm not lucky. I just stopped wasting time." Every time she looked at her father, now old but proud, she felt a quiet peace inside. She couldn't bring back the years she lost, but she was finally living the ones she had left, fully, gratefully. Time is the one thing we think we have, until it's gone. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose people and meet new ones. But the time you waste is gone forever. Don't wait for the perfect day. Don't keep saying, tomorrow. Because one day, like Meera, you'll realize that time never stopped. You just did. So start now. Not next week. Not someday. Right now. because the clock is already ticking, and your moment is waiting for you to begin. She realized too late what time had already taken away. But you still have yours. Don't waste it.